Welcome to 837 East Social Row Road in Washington Township. This isn't just a house. This is an estate with over 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a full finished basement, an in-ground pool. Oh, by the way, a driveway that measures 1/10 of a mile long, all sitting on just under 6 acres of prime real estate in Washington Township. You ready to do this? Let's go! Welcome to the inside of your estate. This house is not your average cookie cutter run-of-the-mill modern construction home. This is an art piece of contemporary work with really cool angles and designs featured throughout the house, and starts right inside the front door with the foyer. Right here you're going to see huge ceiling heights, okay, from floor to ceiling. That is going to transition throughout the rest of the first floor. Over here we've got this really cool balcony that overlooks the foyer, and then of course an open staircase that leads to the second floor. Really neat and nice feature of the home. Let's go check out the family room here. One of the things that you're going to see is that the openness, the open feeling, the ceiling heights, they don't change coming in the front door and leading to the family room. It's incredible, all right? What you're going to see in here is this balcony, once again, that overlooks the family room. Behind me, all right, I've got this wet bar that is perfect for entertaining purposes. And then, of course, I've got a patio to my right. I've got a patio to my left. And oh, by the way, the one to my left right now, there's a little feature out there that I'm going to show you in just a second. But the real gem of this room is, of course, the brick fireplace, starting at the floor and going to ceiling here. And it's perfect for a winter's night where you can just cozy up here with your family. I know, I can imagine it. Can you? Here we are in the formal dining room, right off the kitchen area. Of course, we just talked about the family room that's right behind me. This is the perfect space for your family gatherings. What's better to have a space like this for family Thanksgivings, family Christmas dinners than this area right here. Perfect space for a large table, a lot of light coming in here, and then the door over here to my right is leading out to an enclosed seasonal patio. It is just perfect. All right, here we are inside the kitchen, and the first thing that you're going to notice about this kitchen is how functional this kitchen really is. I've got tons of counter space. I've got even more cabinet space than I have counter space, plus all other sorts of amenities. Right over here, I've got this deep farmhouse sink. Incredible piece of feature right here. And what's really cool about this kitchen is I got this center island overlooking my dinner party here. Hey guys, need anything? I'm right here to get you anything. Let me know what you need. Got the range. Of course, I've got more counter space over here, and then we just talked about it. I've got this area right here where I can have breakfast, I can have lunch, I can look out on that patio that I already talked about from an entrance within the dining room. This is just a phenomenal space right here. Welcome to probably the coolest room on this first floor. This is actually defined as the formal living room, but it could be anything that you want it to be. Maybe a study, maybe your very own library. Some of the cool features of this room, I've got some really nice beautiful built-ins here for some books and anything else that you wanted to showcase. As we move across the rest of the room, what you're gonna see here is oversized windows, tons of natural light coming into this room right now that actually overlooks the front of your property, about 4 acres in front of us right now that goes all the way out to the road. Incredible feature, incredible picture from this room right here. And then of course, if you look up, I've got this balcony once again that showcases how large this room is with 20 to 25 foot ceilings again. Incredible. I got one more feature to show you on the first floor, and it's what every mom and dad, every parent, every individual wants, and that's not always to travel up to the second floor in order to get to your bedroom. Let's take a look at the master bedroom. I do have a half bath over here to my left, really nice feature, but once we enter the master bedroom, same theme that we've recognized throughout the entire first floor already is these incredible ceiling heights. Tons of natural light coming in the room, and of course I've got my ensuite over here. Let's take a look at it. Inside I've got this really nice updated bathroom, double vanity sink, and then the gem of this entire bathroom is of course this shower. Kev, give the viewers a good look at this. Amazing tiled shower, beautiful glass doors, incredible. And then behind me here is an oversized walk-in closet. Fantastic. Here we are, second floor. One of the things I already pointed out to you was this really cool balcony, but what it actually is a loft. There is just a ton of space up here on this second floor loft. And what's really cool about it is once again the open space, the high ceilings. You know, most houses usually have 8-foot ceilings on the second floor. And although we have some of that, we don't have it here. And this is what really makes this space great inside this cool contemporary house. Let's see the rest of this loft. Here we are with the continuation of the loft. This is such a cool space. You don't see this. I love it. Okay, we've got additional space up here that you can do pretty much anything that you want. But what's really cool about this space is it's overlooking a room that we've already talked about, and that is your formal living room, your study, your library, your king's den, whatever you want this room to be. I can stand over here and look down. Really cool feature. All right, here we are in the first of 4 bedrooms. All right, that's located on this second floor. This is really a cool space. Once again, I've got these cool, incredible ceiling heights. I mean, if you don't have enough natural light in here, I just don't know where you're gonna get it. Tons and tons of natural light in here. And then what's cool about this room, as we had before, is you've got your very own private balcony right up here. Let's take a look at this, Kev. All right, we're on that balcony right off the bedroom, and this is just a really cool spot. Can you imagine being out here, sitting in a chair, reading a book, okay, taking in all of the land, the trees, the landscaping, everything about this home that we've already seen so far? I mean, what a cool feature. Now, there is something behind me that we kind of talked about downstairs. We're not going to get to that quite yet, so stay tuned. All right, let's highlight the rest of the bedrooms on the second floor. I've got one to my left here, really nice room for a study or a new baby's room. Behind me, I've got a full bathroom to my right. Okay, really nice updated bathroom. And then of course I've got bedrooms to my both left and right here. Cool spaces for kids, guests, anybody else that you think would be appropriate. All right, so one of the unique features about this house, and we talked about it when we first started, is some of the cool features and designs that this house has. Right here behind this door is an additional storage spot, okay, that most houses aren't gonna have. I mean, this is an incredible walk-in space that you can do pretty much anything you want with. Over here to my left, guess what? You've got additional storage. It actually goes out into the attic. They've got plywood base over top of the rafters. You can put as much storage out there as you want. I mean, this is incredible. Let's go see the basement. Welcome to the basement. I mean, look at this place. What kind of basement has a room like this? From the wood feature on the wall to the bench seating that's wrapping around this entire room. How many things do you think you can do in this room? I can already think of a ton. As examples, how about we start a band, all right? Let's do some music down here, or gaming, okay? Or simply just put a TV here and have movie night. What a cool feature, something that you're not getting in your modern homes. As we go over here, okay, I've got this incredible open space in the basement. From putting a couch here, once again, to having movie nights, I've got bookshelves and any kind of features that you want down here, I've got the room for it. Really nice finished basement. Plus, I've got tons of storage down here. Let's take a look right behind me. In here, all right, I've got this massive room with tons of shelving, tons of storage. And if you like to work out, this is the perfect space for you. Okay, plenty of room for all your in-house gyms. And guess what? We know with COVID going on, this is what a lot of people desire right now, okay, is the in-house gym. How cool was the inside of that house? Pretty awesome, but I'll bet you're gonna like the outdoors even more. Here we are, outdoors on this, remember, estate, not just a house, an estate that features almost 6 acres. And we're right smack dab in the middle of about 4 acres here that sits between East Social Row and the house. That's almost 1/10 of a mile back from the road that you don't have on pretty much any of these other properties. That is an amazing feature. Now, what's really cool about this land is you can pretty much do anything you want with it, from dirt biking to go-karting to, playing recreational football and baseball out here with your family. But if you're an animal lover, I got some great news for you. This property is zoned agricultural, which means that you have the ability to put some animals on this land. Now, we're not talking about a zoo, but we are talking about horses, chickens, anything that you have desire in that aspect, you can do. And in fact, I know that because the current owners right now, they had horses. That is just crazy and amazing at the same time. So over here, I've actually got water, I've got electric that's ran to this. So if you wanted to build an outbuilding, a shed, okay, you have the ability to do that. Check with zoning, but you have the ability to do that. Let's take a look at some of the rest of this property and how cool it is. Before we get to one of the coolest features of this property, I have to point out the brand new blacktop driveway that the homeowners just put in. We're not talking about just your average size driveway. This is about 1/10 of a mile long, and it's brand spanking new. And what's really cool about this driveway is I've got approximately 30 linden trees that line both sides of the driveway as you're coming up and down. What a gorgeous shot at any season, particularly now and in the fall as the leaves start to change. Incredible, incredible. Let's go take a look at one of the best features of this property. How many of you guys want to call your home an oasis? Well, that's what you're getting if you buy this property. Look at one of the best features on this property. I said 6 acres, almost 6 acres of land before we came over here. And guess what's on that? A freaking in-ground pool. All right, 3 foot to 8 foot depth. I mean, look how beautiful this scene is right here. Can you imagine being out here throughout the summer with your kids, with your family, and all the fun that you can have right here in this water? Sounds pretty awesome to me. Oh, and by the way, one of the coolest things about this pool, it's not your typical pool. This has no liner. This is a concrete pool. This is gonna last you years to come with minimal maintenance. So no, if I didn't mention the replacement cost of this, $150,000, okay, as told to us by Knickerbocker Pools. You have a $150,000 pool sitting right here on this property. How incredible is that? Let's go see some more stuff. Right now we're located on the side of the house, all right? And one of the cool features of this, amongst all the other things that we talked about, is you really have several different patios, outdoor patios that you have access to. Remember when we were in the family room, we talked about 2 doors accessing 2 patios. Right here is one of them, and that's one of the doors we talked about. As we move this way, we continue to walk along this wood deck here. And then we come to the larger patio located more on the back side of the house. Okay, perfect place for grilling, family events, and what's cool is you've got this really nice pergola over top of us with essentially new construction on it. That's just awesome. Let's keep going here. The back side of this property opens up fairly well, okay? Over here, the homeowners have actually fenced this in for some dogs. However, the dogs can roam anywhere on this property because the entire 6 acres or close to it, okay, has a fence that encompasses the entire thing. As we keep moving back here, all right, you can see how much shade we have in this area. We still get some good sunlight, but we have a ton of mature trees and we get a lot of shade. All right, Kev, let's go over this way real quick. How can you have approximately 6 acres without a fire pit, okay? You could move this fire pit pretty much anywhere you want, but they've decided to put it here, and it's really nice. It sits here in the backyard. You've got some shade. Okay, and once again, you can pan around and see just about every aspect of your property here. Now, let's get to the last part of what this entire property encompasses here. You can see all these trees back here, okay? That's also part of the property. So you might see a fence right here, but that's not where the property ends. We go almost 2 acres beyond that these homeowners own right now. And some of the cool features that you can do back here is create paths. In fact, one of the cool things that the homeowner actually did when his kids were younger is he constructed, and if we move this way, Kevin, he constructed a really cool tree house, and you might be able to see it in the distance back there. All right, you have so many options with this property, it's unbelievable. All right, from almost 6 acres to an in-ground pool to all the features that we talked about inside, including a finished basement. I don't know why you wouldn't want to live on this property. So we talked about the driveway and how it's been newly constructed, all right? If you pan around here, Kevin, and you can see how much space I actually have in this driveway, you're gonna note several areas for additional parking spaces, plenty of room for any guests that you wanna have. Not to mention, if you want, they can park in pretty much any of this green space. One of the features I wanna quickly talk about here is that this is a 3-car garage. You have a ton of space in the garage, and in fact, you have an oversized single-car garage there in case you have a larger vehicle. But let's finish up with the perfect spot and the perfect shot of the front door here. Just imagine, okay, that you've bought this house and you're leading up here, your friends are coming, all right, you're walking down this incredibly nice wood deck, all right, that comes up to this patio here. You see this really incredible, nice, fancy front door. This is your home. You know it's your home. If you want an opportunity to come out here and see this, I would encourage you to do it sooner than later. This isn't going to be on the market long. 837 East Social Row Road in Washington Township. Get out here.